It's a restaurant on Lake Eustis in Tavares. And they're going to let us magnet fish on their docks. So how this came about was we were coming back from a magnet fishing adventure, and Michelle said, look at all these closed down restaurants that have empty docks. I wonder if they would let us magnet fish on them. And I thought, well, probably not, but you know, it was a good idea. And then we got a follow on Instagram by the Fish Camp restaurant. And I went, fine, they're following us, let's follow them. And so I shot them off an email message that said, if you're interested, during this downtime, the Crazy Ants would like to come and magnet fish your dock, and we could have fun, and it would provide you a service as well. And then 2 days ago, John, the owner, messaged me back on Instagram and said, yes, let's do it. So we're very excited to go there and meet them and get some history. Apparently it used to be an actual fish camp, you know, half a century ago. See you when we get there. We're here at Fish Camp. I'm gonna go meet them.
So the interesting thing is that this view, we have a picture inside from 1948, and the view is the same. The trees are just haven't grown. This is what the lagoon looked like in 1948, and they actually built a restaurant in this area right here.
Get something?
Yeah. I don't know what it is.
First
It's a
catch.
piece of fence.
The first catch. It's a piece of fence. We know that there's some chain link fence under there. And she just caught a piece of it. Don't know if we're on something or not down here.
That was one that was
Seems
actually
mildly magnetic.
You guys- It's kind of like fishing because you know when you got something, right?
Yeah, you feel a tug. It's hard to tell between that and the weeds sometimes, though.
Yeah.
Watch it be a tire. Need my magnet on it?
Yeah, no, I got it.
Oh, you do?
Isn't that what that is? Or is that a light?
Nope. I think it's a...
It's a light.
Is it?
Yeah, because that's where the bulb goes in right there.
What's that?
Some part of a car.
Some part of a car. Nice. Oh, fun. Good catch. But you did get a couple rusty hooks, right?
Rusty hooks, yes.
Nothing. At least we're cleaning fishing line. If nothing else. I got something. a boat cleat. I wish I could give a prize to the person who guessed it. I think it was my sister.
This is probably like gold plated or something. Or not plated, but they'll use it. So it doesn't, it's not going to stick to the magnet.
Right.
But if you have a, that's how I got it.
Okay.
It got stuck like that. Just happened to get
That
that way.
was, somebody had a band out here, and that was a connector for
Oh, sure.
Yeah, I betcha for like a speaker.
Because it's a quality
guitar or
cord
something.
there for sure.
Amplifier or something.
Nice catch. Did it?
Got a screwdriver.
Awesome. Take it out. Is it good? Is it rusty?
I don't think so. Jeez Louise. Okay.
Get it.
No. The tip needs to be
Ground down a little
ground
bit.
down a little bit, but
Nice. Good find, babe. All right, Magzilla, do your thing. There's something down here. Let go. Serious bubbles happening. I'm going to turn this off, and if I turn this off, that means I'm going to catch it. We got something, I think. It's weeds and other stuff. What is it? It's a screw. Oh, it's a glasses case. Ooh.
any glasses in it?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Like,
They look like it. Somebody's glasses. I don't know if they're scratched up or anything. We'll ask Jim if somebody lost their glasses. Fantastic. It was attached to the glasses. I don't think the case is magnetic. Yeah, it is. It's a magnetic case. That's why.
yeah.
All right.
That is cool.
I just splashed myself.
Did you? Did you have fun today?
I did.
Let's go over our stuff, shall we?
This cord here. It's for they have concerts here, so it's probably, you know, to an amplifier or whatever.
What's this big black thing?
I think this is part of the car. You go across the front where the radiator is in a car. So I caught that. I had to tease it out of the mud.
And then I got some glasses. The glasses case, it's magnetized. And Michelle got the screwdriver. Fantastic. Usable. Love it. Many, many bolts.
Your mini bungee.
My mini bungee. I love it. So cute. And then the boat cleat.
How'd you get that? Isn't it plastic? And then
It is,
through
but
the
I got it on
nuts?
the bolts.
Cool.
And there's pieces of fence all down there from being knocked in the water by different car accidents. Lots of deck screws. Lots of Miller lights. What do you call
Those
it?
are
Bottle
dual.
caps.
Those are dual.
Dinner knives. Michelle found those. And this is some sort of
It's a headlight.
headlamp.
On a smaller car.
Where did you catch it by? It's all plastic.
But this part.
Oh, okay.
Made in Canada.
Oh.
Might be a Ford part.
And then, you know, our magnet fishing trips, adventures wouldn't be complete without wormies.
Yes.
We got our slimy wormies. Oh, the tire. Let's go check that out. We found out yesterday, actually, and today, that tires are magnetic because of the steel belted radial part of it, right? But you can't pull it up with a magnet. We got it on the hook, we got it on the magnet, and then Jim, the owner of this lovely establishment, he came over and grabbed the rope, and we all brought it up at the same time. It's very heavy. This is like a big old truck tire. It's very heavy. So that was our biggest catch of the day. Afterwards, I'm less tired today than I usually am because we usually go in the evening, late afternoon, evening. And today we went in the morning.
I wish we could have found something bigger for him, but it's just how it goes. Magnet fishing, you never know what you're gonna get. Right.
So his name is Jim Jordan. I kept calling him John. Sorry, Jim.
Same thing.
She remembered, but she let me call him John.
Because I thought, well, maybe you just wrote it down wrong, and I wasn't.
Jim had fun. I started him out with a little 270 magnet, and because he really wanted to try it. And then I moved him up to the 440 magnet, and he said he could feel things. I think maybe he caught a hook with that. And then near the end, after I was toast, I said, do you want to try Magzilla? He said, yeah. So he got a few screws and a hook. Yep. And we were hoping to find more things in this water, mostly because he said that for years things have been dropped into the harbor. Everything was buried in the mud. The debris falls in, the leaves and the vegetation that's in the water, and it all decomposes on the bottom. And if you have that for years, who knows how many layers, you know, a car might be down there or something like that. So you kind of have to get all the weeds out of the way. That takes some time. We do that with the hook. And then try to stir the silt up a little bit so that if there is something buried in the mud, the magnet has a chance to make contact with it. So I'll take several passes through one area, kind of make a trench, and hopefully, you know, get some of the things that might be buried a little more deeply under the mud. Didn't happen so much today. Michelle got some things out of the mud though.
Yes, I did.
She was very patient.
You have to be patient.
I was on rebar.
Patience.
Rebar is awful when it is attached to something. You know you're on something, you hear it clink, and you can't pull on it because it slides off. So the rebar we were on today, I was on mostly, was attached to cement on one end. So I wasn't getting it up. Jim helped us try to drag, and he got the rebar to, at least so we could see it, just under the surface of the water. And I felt better because then I thought, oh, I'm not leaving something under there that I wish I could have brought up. I was thinking boat motor. I mean, your brain just goes those places because you want it so much. You want something big. So we just want to say a big thank you to Jim for letting us come and magnet fish on your docks.
We had a very good time.
We had a good time, and the food was amazing. And you know, maybe we'll do it again in the future. Who knows?
Yeah.
Crazy ants out. Peace out.